So supposing your child, you're at the zoo, you're saying, what do you want to go and see? There's no pictures around, whatever else. So your non-speaking child wants to go and see the giraffe. So we're going to do thought to voice using MySpeekie. Now, first of all, I want you just to think, what are the speech sounds that you use? Because they're the sounds your child's likely to use. Supposing you went off giraffe. Let's just do that one first. Off giraffe. Off giraffe. Off giraffe. I cannot do a 5 today. Let's do it like that. Okay, so let's say the sound you and your child use is a giraffe. Off giraffe. So this is the picture for the G. Let me just put the G phoneme there. This is the picture for the I. Let's put the I monster there, the I phoneme. The is represented by the R, so that's the picture of the sound. The R sound is represented by the A. Oh, isn't English orthography lovely? That's the letter R, but this is represented by the sound R, giraffe. And then we've got those 3 letters represent the sound. So remember, every letter is used. Off giraffe. So just think about those. So the word they're thinking of is that. So we've got to play the speech sounds for the word to appear. So we go to MySpeekie. So we're going to literally do these ones. So we're going to go J, E, R. So we've got giraffe. So they're the sounds. So that's why you have a card, first of all, if the child can't remember the sounds or can't hear the sounds or whatever, to first of all, just as the prompt, the words that they're likely. So if you're going to the zoo, you might have had cards with giraffe, lion, tiger, whatever else. So when you say, where do you want to go next? They can hold it up. But what they want to do is they want to not have to rely on that. They want to be able to use MySpeekie so that pretty quickly they don't actually need the cards because they know the monsters. They understand they understand what they're doing, playing the sounds to produce the words, so they can just use this on the phone or the iPad. So we're going to show the word, and it's going to show the word that we've just seen. So giraffe, because we played the right sounds. So thought, what do you want to go and see? Giraffe. To the voice that they're not using. So they're not using actual words. So, sorry, giraffe, so they're going to use that. But let's say you are using this and your child uses a different accent. I can put that in the back end. So if they don't use giraffe, supposing they use giraffe. Let's put giraffe. Giraffe. Then I can do I can do giraffe as well because they're the sounds. So we're going to have giraffe, giraffe. Supposing we had, it might be in America or whatever, supposing we had the schwa. Where's my other schwa? We've always got a spare. So let's just do giraffe, giraffe. That schwa is just a grunty So let's do what do we say? R. Oh no, sorry, we said ah, didn't we? Sorry, let's go back a monster. Okay, so we've got this time we've got the sounds giraffe. That might be, I don't know, American, whatever. Not sure why that hasn't gone in. I shall add it in the back end because I did do that this morning. So let's do giraffe. Okay, so this time we're going to do what do we say? Giraffe. Okay. Oh, I haven't added them in, that's why. I got sidetracked. Oh, that's my ADHD brain. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's do giraffe. Let's go through the sequence. Okay, so Okay, so we've got one giraffe pronunciation. Okay, we had giraffe. So we've got R. So remember, the phonetic symbols are there if you do know the phonetic symbols. Giraffe, okay?
Giraffe.
Okay. Or we might have had with the schwa, we might have had giraffe. 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 Or we might have had giraffe. Gosh, think about all the different accents. Giraffe. Okay, so we might have had all those four, you know, obviously choose the one that your child is doing. But what I'm saying is, whatever the accent is, just tell me if the accent your child uses for the particular word they want to have in MySpeekie, if it's not in the back end, if it shows that little man, you know, saying it's not in the back end, then just tell me, because I can add it in, which means they're playing the sounds of their accent. And okay, so but what happens is you're still going to get
giraffe, 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 giraffe.
giraffe, 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 giraffe. You're still going to have the most commonly used one for British IPA, because I'm British, and it's just, that's the kind of standard one that you'll tend to find if you're, you know, a speech therapist or whatever around the world will tend to look at the British IPA. And it's just a universal way that we can, you know, show the speech sounds that we're thinking of, like j, just there. And don't forget that you can go to map and drag whatever word you want to actually print off as the cards or whatever to take with you wherever you're going, until your child has learned to use MySpeekie without needing any prompts, which actually will happen really, really quickly. So all you do is type it in. Would help if you could spell it, Miss Emma. Okay, so we're going to go here, show word, and then here use whatever sounds you would use and your child will be thinking in terms of. So they're going to think in terms of the accent that you have. So let me just do, I don't know, j, e. You can actually hear them if you click them, if you're not sure. Or just drag him down. So I think if it was my son, it would be more like giraffe. So just do that and download the image and print.